Welcome to the update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. Labor has released its election costings, revealing the budget would be about $1 billion better off over 4 years. The party's planning to make the savings by cracking down on the use of external consultants. It would only marginally reduce deficits in the coming decade. Treasurer Jim Chalmers now demanding the coalition release its costings.
It is long past time for the coalition to come clean on their secret cuts to pay for their nuclear reactors. They need to come clean on what their secret cuts for nuclear reactors means for Medicare, for pensions and payments, for skills and housing and other essential investments.
Shadow Treasurer Angus Taylor says they'll be out in the coming days, but Labor's budget is the one of concern.
The real risk to our economy is Labor. The real risk to our government budget is Labor. The real risk to our household budgets is Labor. And we also learned today that the real risk to our credit rating is Labor. S&P has come out and said that our credit rating is at real risk.
The New South Wales Premier says he wants to make sure no other family has to deal with the grief triggered by the Bondi Junction stabbing attack. The inquest into the rampage, which killed 6 people, has heard the CCTV room was unmanned when the attack began. Chris Benz says his government will be ready to make any changes once recommendations are delivered.
I am hopeful that it does bring to light as many of the answers as we possibly can, and that there's some practical solutions for us to implement to keep people as safe as possible.
A Queensland influencer who allegedly tortured her baby girl for social media benefit has been accused of breaching her bail conditions. The 34-year-old mother is charged with administering poison with intent to harm, making child exploitation material, torture and fraud. Today, the court heard she's accused of breaching her bail conditions by her ex-partner. Businesses are encouraged to review their card payment surcharges. The consumer watchdog is making misleading surcharging practices a compliance and enforcement priority for the upcoming financial year. And US voters appear to be growing increasingly concerned about the effects of their president's policies. A new poll shows 72% believe they are likely to cause a recession in the short term. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and there are wide calls for the NRL to ease up on the use of the sin bin after 18 players were sat down during round 8. NRL Chief Executive Andrew Abdo insists there hasn't been a crackdown on high tackles, but rather a return to the previous standard. Liverpool has won the English Premier League title, secured with a 5-1 win over Tottenham. And the New York Knicks have taken a 3-1 series lead over Detroit in the NBA playoffs. Minnesota has gone 3-1 up over the LA Lakers. In your entertainment news now, and Taylor Swift has hit another major milestone. Her last album, The Tortured Poets Department, spending a full year on the UK albums chart. That's after it spent a whopping 10 weeks at number 1 and 30 weeks in the top 10. Channing Tatum's Aussie model girlfriend has broken her silence on their relationship. The 25-year-old sharing a pretty sweet tribute on Insta with pics of the couple for his 45th birthday. And Liz Hurley and country music star Billy Ray Cyrus have shared more loved-up photos on social media during a romantic weekend getaway at his Tennessee property. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow. I'm Michelle Stevenson.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app, revofitness.com.au, or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.